Hi everyone, welcome to the 43rd video of my Empire of Trebizond Art of War Let's Play, playing on Ironman and a new 1.92 patch. Now it's actually been a while since I've recorded my last video for this Let's Play, a few weeks ago in fact. So at the start of this video I'm going to be discussing the new features that were added in the 1.9 patches. We're actually 6 years on from the last video I uploaded to YouTube. I did record a few videos in between using the 1.81 patch, but I actually had the flu when I recorded them, so I don't really fancy editing out all of the instances of me sniffing or coughing or sneezing out of those videos. So I'm just gonna start recording again and show you the videos from this point on. And I'll discuss at the start of this video the new features in 1.92 as well as what happened in those in between years that you haven't seen. Okay. So let's zoom out, so you can see the map looks a bit different for a start. I think, yeah, let's mention a few of the 1.92 features first. So this is a new disaster system. I actually refreshed my memory by reading the patch notes just before I started recording. I haven't played any of the 1.9 patches whatsoever so far, so a lot of this things that are going to be happening in this video will be new to me. Although, to be honest, the 1.9 patch isn't exactly a massive patch by Paradox standards. It should be completely compatible with this game. The only changes that it might not carry over from patch to patch are the map changes. There's a few. There's a trade node which was added to Trebizond, which isn't going to show up in my game, sadly. Inland trade node. I think there's one in Edinburgh as well, which isn't going to show up. And I think they made South Georgia Islands colonizable. There's an achievement for Georgia that you can get, so they're down here east of the Falklands somewhere. But every other change in the 1.9 patches should affect this game in theory. Would have been very nice if I'd had that extra inland trade node in Trebizond though, since Persia's so rich. But oh well. So what happened in those in between 6 years anyway? So Georgia was fully annexed. We were on the verge of that at the last video. That meant I got their 9,000 or so troops, I believe, and also their small fleet. I actually decided to bring their fleet completely around Africa to get to my, is that Red Sea or Arabian, Persian Gulf, let's call it. So I brought them round there, explored round here. This war against Kiev I brought to an end, so we now have loop territory all the way around. There was probably an instance or a possibility of me getting a casus belli on the Timurids. I know a few people have been asking about me vassalizing them. I could have, say, given territories here to the Timurids to potentially allow me to declare war on them later on. Currently, they are allied to the Golden Hordes and Sind. Actually, I thought it was Bukhara. So, well, that's interesting. Bukhara are allied to the Ottomans. Oh, they're allied to Sind as well. So there's a lot of alliance systems going on here. But yeah, I might be able to find a way to declare war on them in the future. The Uzbeks completely collapsed, and the nation of Kazakh has formed. So the Uzbek have a few territories all around here. They may actually make a pretty good vassal at some stage. You've got a huge amount of cores. The Timurids, that's what the cores they have left. So not as many as they used to have. I don't think I've been in any wars in those 6 years that I haven't shown. But I've had some rebellion issues at the end of the last video that I didn't show. So we're destroying them now. My manpower took a big hit in that war against Kiev. I could have definitely managed that war a bit better than I did. One amazing thing that happened with annexing Georgia was that it's connected my capital to all of my Asian territories. So I'm no longer getting overseas negatives for these provinces. I can now actually lower their autonomy. I need to do that in a minute actually as well. So my income should start to go up quite a bit in theory. They still haven't gotten rid of that production bug though on reload. Paradox haven't, so that's skewing things here. So what else happened? I think the Ottomans might have taken some territory off the Mamluks. My next wars that I'm planning are against the Mughals. I think Afghanistan actually took a ton of territory back off them. I want to start a war against Persia as well relatively soon. A couple of... Well, I really want to complete my expansion ideas. There are so many good ones here that I kind of need my admin points rather than take territory. And I would quite like to save on my Diplo points as well, to be honest. So I don't arguably want to be making my vassals too much stronger. Tabaristan are about as strong as I want them to be now. Otherwise it could cause me problems. These are the current modifiers I've got. I can't remember if I had a monarch or a die in between. I know 6 years I might have. My current monarch isn't that great. My current era isn't that great, to be honest. So let's show you the force limit. That's how things stands there. Oh, that reminds me as well. I got fed up trying to get an ally in Europe because it just wasn't happening. And I actually decided to ally someone in India. So we're now allied to Delhi. If ever we were to get into a war against the Ottomans again, hopefully they would help out. But the Delhi would definitely help me out against Persia, who I intend to declare war on. I may even try to ally Bahmanis at some stage. They're stronger than Delhi, but they probably find it harder to get troops over here. Okay, so if I've forgotten anything, then I'll add it in the annotations. I've started colonizing down here as well on the Cape and been exploring down there. Yeah, okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to move the game on a day, see if we get any nasty events, and then I'm going to lower my autonomy, take a look on all of these provinces here. We currently have our theologian still, so it's a good opportunity to, and my legitimacy is high. Right, so let's wait a day. Okay, so we've got royal marriages. Poland's announced Austria as a new rival. So I'm going to... Definitely don't want Serbia. I don't think I'm not planning on diplo-annexing these anytime soon. I'm gonna do Crimea. Okay, I think instead of actually reducing autonomy now, I'll actually wait until the start of the month, let the game reload all of its modifiers and various other things, which it tends to do at the start of the month. So for the next 8 days, what I'm going to do, I'm going to move my army down here. I think I'll probably let the Ashtakanis deal with that army, although they are on the verge of taking it. I do have to be a bit careful with my manpower, not much over the 25% mark with the Peasants' War. You can see here, that actually shows you the conditions for it, at least some of them. That I've mentioned Peasants' War God knows how many times, and it's nice to actually see a visual representation of it now. One of the things I don't like about the changes to this screen is it no longer tells you how much attrition you're gaining or losing per month now. You actually have to hover over this arrow symbol. So I hope they re-add that, because I used that a lot, just entered that screen for a quick glance. So let's detach those units and move one there so we don't get attrition problems in a minute. I'm using a new mouse that I got for Christmas, so I'm going to be a bit rusty because of that, potentially. Right, let's wait until the start of the month anyway. It looks like Poland are no longer rivals. Oh, they took that straight away, so yeah. I wouldn't have been able to prevent that. Right, start of the month happened anyway, so let's do that autonomy. Right, this is going to take a while to be back in a second. Okay, so I've lowered autonomy in basically every single province that I was able to do so, apart from a few. There's one up here which is only on 9%, so there's not much point in doing that. These 3 provinces here haven't been religiously converted, so I'm not going to do them quite yet. Sadly, Paradox hasn't added the negative amount to this screen yet, so it's hard to... well, you have to come into this screen here to find out what unrest they have, which is a pain. So hopefully they get round to do that in the next patch, because this screen, loading it from this screen directly isn't so useful at the moment. What else have I got to do then? I've got a few missions there which I'm not going to take yet. I actually want to cancel one of my missionaries temporarily. You can see here the Bukti nationalists are on the verge of rebellion, but it's only that one province. which has a sizable amount. So if I cancel the missionary there temporarily, that should go down. In the 1.9 patches, they've slightly changed how unrest works. It now goes up in 10% amounts rather than 5%, and also they've slightly changed the harsh treatment. So for the smaller amounts, it's actually now more expensive. It costs you more harsh treatment military points. But for the larger unrest amounts, it actually costs you less. In this situation, I would have preferred the old system, because it probably would have cost less than 50 to reduce it. But hopefully I won't need to do that if I cancel my missionaries. So let's do that. So that unrest amount should go down now. Yeah, it's minus now. So there's only a couple of provinces I need to get rid of. My war exhaustion, I've got about 10 months left, so I'll let that go. And that should drop automatically then to book the nationalists. I'll probably start a war against the Mughals, who don't have any allies, in 10 months' time as well. My maintenance, I don't actually need that on if I'm not dealing with rebellion issues. My income's gone up a tiny bit. It was 22 before I load the autonomy. Hopefully that goes up even more, and it hasn't recalculated it yet. Right, so what else am I forgetting? Oh, should I... Yeah, let's send a missionary to Tabriz. I'm not sure this is worthwhile actually, because it takes so long, but I think I'll send it. We'll see. So that's giving me unrest now, which is going to increase my Karakoyunlu rebels, I believe that is. Karakoyunlu nationalists, where are they on here? 45%. Tabriz and Zanjan, so those two provinces that are being religiously converted. That's a long time for Tabriz though. 67, 13 years? That could definitely cause me issues. You know what? I'm not going to do that one then. That can wait as well. Until my missionary strength goes up a bit. Hopefully I can get rid of that rebellion issue and then maybe start it. Okay, right, let's increase the time. I'll keep my armies over here. This should be going en route. Supplying the area is a bit iffy. What I am going to do is actually spend some points and ideas. So let's get this one first. Only 360. And I'll also get the extra global settler increase. I probably should have gotten that one a while ago. But that's unlocked the new Trebizond ideas. So the lessons of the Fourth Crusade. So our armies now actually have extra bonus to morale. I only need one more now to get that really important extra relations slot. Another change in the 1.9 patch is the embassy actually gives you a relations slot bonus, an extra one. So I need to get an embassy built. I need 1,000 ducats for that though. Right, let's actually run the timer for a bit, hopefully. Okay, so what date did you get there? 20th? 25th? I'll let that one move there first, I think. 18th of February. 25th. Right, I'll do, I think. They should have enough troops up there to deal with that. What else am I doing? I've got conquistadors coming over there. What's that? That's a merc, which maybe I should get rid of. My force limits could be a lot higher actually, but I need to recover money and a variety of other things. Why am I spending so much money then? Mainly my colonies. I can't really afford that many, it would seem. Yeah, so I need to find ways to generate more money at the moment. Okay. Right, so reached there. I'll bring these down to the Afghan territories in a minute then. Losing manpower somehow. So what month is this now? As well, yeah. Let's put the timer up. Right, Civic Nogai. What's supply like in the area? Hard to tell off that map actually. Right, so let's bring those down there. Okay, so new exploits, Rogveld. Let's check something in a second. I don't think I'm able to westernize, which is probably something I want to do. I'm going to want to have trade companies at some stage. So technology, so 37, the most in the world is. And we have, if I can find the tech screen, 11, 28. We actually are 8 or more behind some people then, but we don't. Portugal, I'm not going to be able to westernize off them because they're a trade company down here. So we've discovered that. Let's move that back to there. Are any natives over here? A tiny bit. Okay. There might be ways I could increase my PP points. I could privateer Persia maybe. Okay, so if it's down here. Where has high supply? Herat? Let's put them in Herat, I think. Let them deal with them. Money's still awful. Tapped by natives. Oh, I don't have maintenance on anymore. Hopefully I can win that. I'm sure I can actually. Or am I going to lose both of those? Right, I'd forgotten about that. What day? 6th? Okay, we lost, but yeah, it's not an issue. Okay. Okay, right. I meant to pause and I didn't, and all of a sudden my monarch has died, so I've lost... Wow, not getting much luck with the monarchs now. So my stability just went down, which I'm probably going to have to increase. Looming disaster, peasants' war. Okay, how am I eligible for that now? Manpower less than... Ugh. So we're only just below that amount. How many months is that away? I'm not sure. So I could declare war on someone to prevent that entirely, or just wait until my manpower goes over. I'm only just under my amount though. So I'm getting a tiny amount of admin points, which is what I really need at the moment. I'm tempted to switch focus, but I don't think I will. Money's gone down. I'm going to have to increase stability here, I think. So, 76, religious unity. When's this get done? 55. That's a bit too long, so I'll increase this now. That's 76. Right. And I've got to keep an eye on that Peasants' War. Now, when Peasants' Wars used to happen, it was straight away, it was automatic. You just get an event pop up and that was it. Now it takes time, so we can repair this situation. You get a progress meter. So I think we only have one condition. Well, I'm not sure we have any conditions actually. Yeah, we don't, because it's saying 0% for the progress. We're just eligible for one. For there to actually be any progress, I'd have to have 10 of loans, for example, low legitimacy, or overextension. I think there's a variety of conditions for it, which is not telling me yet there. So actually I don't think we have to worry about it. Okay, we have to worry about that though. Russia just broke the alliance with us. Okay. That's disastrous. Really, really disastrous. So how am I going to deal with that? I don't know. I need an alliance with someone else in Europe now, definitely. I was guaranteeing Russia, which you can no longer do in this patch as well, unless you're stronger, and we have military access off them. So I need an alliance with Austria, or someone of that ilk. So let's get that one back from Poland. I wouldn't be surprised if the Ottomans declare war on me now. Okay, Rich Herat. Probably never going to be able to get that alliance back with Russia either. Actually, if I diploannex Crimea, I could sell that province. Then I could probably get re-allied to Russia, maybe. Russia actually has a ton of claims on us. Subjugate Crimea. So that's one thing that's been causing bad relations. That runs out in a bit. I could even have Russia declare war on me soon as well. Poland's... Oh, my monarch died recently, didn't it? Oh, is that why I lost my relations with Russia? Yeah, because my monarch died, our relations went below 0. And I'd forgotten about that. Okay, right, let's remarry to... right, what are we getting here? We're probably getting a negative for breaking of alliance somewhere, but might be that one. Can I remarry these guys? Dynastic. No, probably not. Right, let's accept that. Okay, diplomats back in 6-7 days. They've reached down there, they can group up. Right, 3 colonists on the go, I can't afford any more. Right, so my monarch dying then is going to cost me a lot. Right, I should kind of sieging that up. Let's... Right, Austria hate Poland, so I doubt we'll be able to get re-allied to them. Royal marriage. Neutral attitude. Yeah, that's going to prevent us from allying to them. Wow, this situation really sucks now. So what can I do? I need a really good ally in Europe. I don't think I can get one. Okay, so things really don't look that great actually. The only ally I can get in Europe anytime soon is Wallachia. Austria, France, no chance. Portugal might be a possibility long term, but for that to happen they'd have to improve relations with us because we don't actually like them. It's weird how that mechanic works. What about Sweden? They're quite good. I think they're allied to Russia. Could maybe improve relations with them. I've still got... Well, I've got protecting Russia and military access, which I'm not sure I'm going to get rid of yet. I think I might try and improve relations with the Barmanis. They have a high force limit. That would make me look a lot stronger than I arguably am. I'm not sure I'm going to be able to declare war anytime soon. I need monarch points and I need to look strong so the Ottomans don't attack me. I probably will start that war against the Mughals though, still. So what I'm going to do with this free diplomat is improve relations with the Barmanis. We're not a million miles away from being able to ally to them. So I do that. And yeah, once Russia's claims run out against this area, hopefully I'll be able to re-ally with them, but who knows. I just gotta hope that Ottomans don't down me in between. So they've cancelled that. Now should I get rid of my military access and guaranteeing with them? Our relations are continuing to go down. They trust us implicitly, so... Oh, it's actually Italy now. Oh, that's ours. I'm not sure what the difference is, which one is more, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I cancel my things to them quite yet. I want to wait to see if relations improve a bit later on. All of my rebellions are starting to go down now, I believe, because war exhaustion's gone down. Oh, actually, that's gone up again somehow. Not sure how, actually. So I've got to keep an eye on that. What's my war exhaustion? So 3 months time I should probably be declaring war on these actually. So they don't have any allies. I can get to Baristan to do this actually. I don't need to do it myself. So I'll need to get my diplomat back from somewhere. My relations with Poland are going to be a lot better now because they don't like Russia particularly. So let's I'll get the one back from Poland in a minute. Well, actually, that comes back in a minute anyway, so I'll do that. I'll let Tabaristan take that for me. Timer up a bit. When's... right, 2 months. Okay, how's money looking? I'd really love that embassy, but yeah, money's dreadful. There's nothing much I can really do about it, apart from stop colonizing so much. Okay, so we got the diplomat back from Poland. Let's recall him. So, start of next month, I'm going to declare war. A bountiful harvest, gain ducats, nice. Probably do with them. Right, these are going down again, good. Karakunlu's gone up a bit though. Right, let's go to Zanjan, which is almost finished now, that missionary. So this diplomat is back from Poland. Let's wait for the start of the month. Okay, Ottomans aren't at war with anyone, but yeah, they're not declaring war on me, which is great. So what about Russia? So their claims, when's that? 63. So I think in 63 we might be able to re-ally to them. And I'll also diploannex Crimea in 58. So this situation might be recoverable. Our alliance recoverable. Right, so 2nd December, Mughals. I've got claims that are running out now against Persia as well. So I really wanted to declare war on them, but how I'm going to get enough admin points, I don't know, to be honest. Especially with a 0 admin guy, I'm really tempted to change this now. I could get rid of some of these, my military one actually, to get some more money. I might have to do that. 2.1 monthly, that's a lot of money. I think I need to actually. I don't need the morale massively now, so let's fire him. I want both of those. Okay, so what am I doing? Missions. None of them are any good, so let's declare war on the Mughals. This province can go to Tabaristan. Let's check my claims a second. I might even want to take that for myself to make claims on Afghanistan. Who are they allied to? Kazakh and Malwa. Malwa is quite a strong nation there. But yeah, I might want to... Well, if I ally to Delhi and Bahmanis, Malwa is not going to be a problem. So... do I need to be at peace for anything? Before I declare war on these? I can't think of anything. Right, so let's declare war. None of my allies would join in, but my vassals is enough. Take Kabul, declare war. Okay. Right. Spice Islands, I'm not sure where it means, but a Spice Islands, it could be a huge amount of places over here. That reminds me as well, I need to get... Right, where exactly are we colonized anyway? We're colonizing there, Mauritius. There are 500 natives there, but they're not going to be a problem with them. I'll keep those... These mercs can protect these areas later on, so they can stay there. Won't get rid of them. Below force them anyway. Tabaristan, let's tell you to siege that up. I'll put all of these on supportive apart from Tabaristan. Okay, so let's unpause. Austria and Burgundy are at peace. Right, diplomats arrive back. Let's check. Bahmanis. Can we ally to these yet? Nope. When I guess... Right, wait until 58 before I can do anything with them anyway. Can't do anything with that. Poland's... Their rivals are Austria, Russia and Sweden. Sweden will probably be too far away for me to ally. France, we're at war, so that's lower than that. Austria's in a bit of trouble here actually, so they might be more willing to ally than normal. Let's improve relations with them. Okay. Persia's allies aren't particularly good. I'm not sure what their military strength is like. 24,000. They're actually in quite a strong position for them now. I just need to recover my manpower, so I'm not going to be declaring war for a few years at least. I need more points as well. Well, apart from this war, of course. Okay. Right, Tabaristan decided to go over there. That's going to give me attrition, probably. Okay. Uzbek allied to Afghanistan. We've capped relations there, so I might not be able to get them as an ally, actually. Okay, diplomats. Right, we've got Ivory down in South Africa. Ivory gives you diplomatic reputation if you corner the trade in it, so that's actually that'd be really good for us. Offer alliance. Yeah, we're a bit short here. Not the same religious group, neutral attitude, and our military strength, so I'm not going to be able to get an alliance with them probably. Alliance -10. Let's try Portugal out improving relations with us, are they? Have we capped relations with them? No, we haven't. Well, I'll actually improve relations with Portugal a bit more then. Right, I'll play on for a few more months, I think. So Kazakh declared war on Khiva. A lot of nations are going after Khiva now, actually. Are they sieging up there? Yes, they are. Good. Lost a claim on Bamyan, so where's that? There. Am I going to lose all my claims on Afghanistan? I've got one in Kunduz. When does that run out? Runs out in 78. Oh, we made that recently, so it's going to last a while. Okay. Right, I feel like I've been all over the place in this video so far. Right, so Mamluks were at war with them and actually lost that. They've retaken that. Not sure. I think that's a symbol for the offensive idea. It's the force march. I'm not sure what they've got that on. Right, Zanjan was converted. That means that these should start to lower now. So I'll convert. Well, this that province need to convert still, so I'll probably do that soon. Bukti. Alright, I think I'll actually call this an end of the video here then. So, a lot of talking in this video and not a lot of playing, to be honest. But hopefully, well, I'll try and reverse that situation in the next video. Okay, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.